Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about miscellaneous words, and this is going to be our video number 7, inshallah. So we will go ahead and start right away. The first one we have is there's actually like four of them. So I'm going to put it all together because anytime you come across this, pretty much means the same thing, but it comes in different forms. So it's good to be aware of that. But here's the first one. It's the word zu, and then there's also as the, and then there's the. They all pretty much mean the same thing. It means like endowed, like given, or given with, like, they're given with, or it means the owner of. So usually, oh, sorry, and then this is masculine, and then this would be for the feminine version of the same word. So we will go ahead and give a few examples from the Quran. For the first one, just keep that in mind because they're coming in different forms like this. So I don't need to give example of each one, but if I give one for one of them, inshallah, and we'll keep in mind that when we come across azu, za, and then the, it kind of means the same thing, but in a different form. All right, the first one we have is for the zu. Of course, these ayat that I'm writing, they're not the whole ayat. They're going to be some before it and some after it, but I take it out of context so we can focus on the words that we're talking about. And this one is says, Wallahu Wallahu dhul fadl. Dhul fadl. فضل العظيم. عظيم. Okay, I'll stop there. So here the focus is on this word here, ذو. والله ذو الفضل العظيم. Because there's something before it, and then it says continues here. And Allah is the owner of fadl, meaning rahmah, and azim, of course, means lofty and high. Okay, so the next one, we're going to give one example here for the that. This is Yorama. The ذات العماد. Okay, and then it continues. Of course, this one continues. There's something before it. It says Irama ذات العماد. Iram, it was a place back in the olden, ancient time. They were the owners of that, meaning the owners of Imad, Amada, meaning like pillars. Okay. The next one we have is the word. We always, of course, we recite all of these always in the Quran, but this one is ulu or uli. This means either people of, or again, it means the owners of. And so the example we have here, وَمَا يَذَكَّرُ إلا إلا أو أولو الباب. Sorry, we're not a space, but here's the word that we're focusing on, أولو. There's something before it, of course, when it says وَمَا يَذَّكَّرُ إِلَّا أُولُو الْأَلْبَابِ. And who is gonna remember it? Meaning, ذكر يذكر to remember it. إلا except أولو الألباب, those people who are albab, meaning who are thinking. They're using their head. They're thinking. All right, I think we have space for one more. The next one is going to be أهل. أهل means, of course, again, people or relative. So the example here we have yeah. Here's kind of written together. Kitabi. Kitabi. Lima tuhajuna. And then it continues, says fi Ibrahim. We have given this example in our previous lessons, but the focus was not on the ahl. The focus was on lima. But today we're talking about ahl. So here it says ya ahl al-kitabi lima tuhajjuna. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring to the ahl al-kitab, people of the book. It says ya ahl al-kitabi, O people of the book. Lima, why tuhajjuna? Why are you arguing back and forth, fighting back and forth with Ibrahim alayhi salam? At the end of the ayah goes on, but talks about something else. But so the point here is ya ahl al-kitab, and we always read this all the time. Okay, so I'm running out of space. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up and then come back, and then we're going to, inshallah, work on the rest of them. Okay, inshallah. The next one we have is ala or al. Again, this also means people or your relatives. So the example we have here, and of course there's different ways of writing it. So that's one way, and then there's another way that you see it in the Qur'an. Alu Musa wa Alu Harun. And then it goes on, talks about other things. So we're focusing on this. Ala, this is repeated here twice. So it's a good exercise for us. Ala Musa wa Ala Harun. Of course, it's talking about the Ala Musa, meaning the people, the household, the family of Musa alayhi salam, and then, of course, family and household of Harun alayhi salam. And there's so many times in the Quran we have Ala Fir'aun, and it just goes on and on. The next one we have is Ala. Ala. This is, it means like, it's kind of different things depending on the context. So this means like lo and behold, like we say. or it means do not. It could be like a questioning, or will it not? So these will come in the form of a question. And then also sometimes it means verily, indeed. So depending on what you're reading, inshallah, then you will translate it kind of accordingly to that. So I have an example here from the Quran. Of course, they're always from the Quran. Yeah, it says, Ala innahum innahum hum humul mufsidun. Humul mufsidun. And then it continues. So here's our word. Here it says, Ala innahum humul mufsidun. Verily, indeed, they are. Again, hum, they are al-mufsidun. The ones that are gone, basically, they're causing like mischief, corruption, things like that. So here it's Allah, it's like to grab your attention. Those are the ones, they are the one who are causing corruption and fasad and all of that on the land. All right, the next word we have is ni'ma. Ni'ma. Okay, we have from example here. أن الله مولاكم. And there's a little gem that we max on that, and then it says نعم المولى. نعم المولى ونعم ونعم النصير. Sorry, we're running out of space, but where's the word here? It's appearing in here twice again. Ni'ma. Ni'ma. So the meaning here is أن الله مولاكم نعم المولى ونعم النصير. It is Allah. There's something else before it, and this is that is Allah. He is your protector. He is your wali, Mawla. And then it says, what an excellent ni'mah means. What an excellent Mawla, protector. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. And then again, it's repeated. وَنِعْمَ النَّصِيرُ. And what an excellent helper Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. So this ni'mah is in here, repeated twice for emphasis. Could have been just only one ni'mah, a ni'mah al-mawla, one nasir. No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is emphasizing it again and again. He is the most excellent in protection and in helping, assisting. All right, the next word is, let's see, I think we have space here. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and erase this and then come back, and so we have more space to write all of them. Okay, next word is bi'sa. 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 Meaning, what a horrible, what an evil, how bad. That's what that means. What an evil thing. So example we have here. Again, keep in mind there's before it, and then we're taking this from the middle. ثم ثم مأواهم همزة مأواهم جهنم جهنم جهنم. Again, there's a little dream that we pause, and then it says wa بئس بئس المهاد. And then it stops there, I believe. Yeah. Okay. So the word we're looking for is بئس. We already said that it means what an evil. ثم مأواهم جهنم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that then their final abode is Jahannam. And then it pauses and says, this is description for that. وَبِئْسَ الْمِهَادُ. What an evil final resting place that is. وَبِئْسَ الْمِهَادُ. What an evil. Also, there's another word it's very similar to this. It's called بِئْسَمَا. It kind of means the same thing, but it says like evil is that which. So inshallah, when you're reading the context, the ayah, then you'll figure it out how to, translate it properly. So I'm going to give you an example here. It says bi'sama. Oops. Sorry. Let's clean this up. Bi'sama. Okay, so I have an example here. Bi'sama. Sama. Sama اشتروا. sama اشتروا. به. There's a mud here. أنفسهم. أنفسهم. And then it continues, talks about the rest of the ayah. So here it says, how bad, how evil is it that they sold themselves for whatever. So, and then the ayah continues, talks about other things. But so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, how evil is that they sold themselves for something else. So we had bi'sa, again means what an evil. And then bi'sama, meaning like how evil is that? How bad is that they sold themselves? ... It goes on. Okay, now we have another, actually, we have two words here. We have mithla and then mathal. They're very similar to each other. So the first one, we're going to give an example for mithla. Mithla. Mithla means like similar. You're comparing mithla. So we have here ya layta. Ya layta lana mithla ma أوتي أوتي قارون. And then it continues. قارون. Okay. So the word we're focusing here is mithla. Again, there's ayat before it. And then it comes to Ya layta lana mithla ma utiya Qarun. These are the people that they were looking at Qarun, and they wanted the same wealth that he had. So they were saying how wish that we could have had, or that something similar like Qarun's wealth was given to us. So they were, kind of jealous of his wealth, but they were wishing that they had the same. So the word here is mithla ma utiya Qarun, similar to what was given to Qarun. And then the next word is mathal. Mathal. Mathal is to give an example of something, a similitude, to give an example of something. So here again we have from the Quran here again, says jaz to an akuna mithla. Sorry, I had the wrong example for the mathal. I realized after I wrote it, and then I was like, no, this is going to be the same one for the mithil. So this one, mathal, we said that it means like similitude, like example. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, مَثَلُ الَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ أَمْوَالَهُم. And then he continues. So the example of those who spend from their amwal, meaning from their wealth and their themselves, fi sabi, in the way of Allah, and then dot dot dot, it goes continues. So here our word that we're focusing on is mathal. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that is the example of those who spend in the way of Allah from their wealth and from their mal amwal is like this. Okay. All right, and then we have one last one left, which I don't have the space to write it. And let me erase this and I'll be right back. Okay, so the last word we have is mimman. Mimman. So the example we have is wa man azlamu mimman. Sorry, by the way, mimman means like then the one who, from those who. Okay, continue. وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ ممن افترى على الله كذبا. Write it here. And it goes on, but we're going to stop in here. So that the word we're looking for is mimman. Like I said, it means those who are the one other than. The meaning here is وَمَنْ أَظْلَمُ مِمَّنْ افترى على الله كذبا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, who is and who is more unjust than the one, mimman, than the one who invents a lie upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, who is more unjust than the one who invents a lie upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So, the example here is mimman. All right, inshallah. So, that's pretty much it for this. I'm going to go ahead and review it one more time. We have dhu, tha, and the, and then that is the feminine, meaning endowed with, given with, or the owner. Then we have ulu or uli, meaning people of or owners of. Ahl means, again, people or relatives. Al means family or relatives, again. Ala means like verily, lo, behold, things like that. Ni'ma means like what an excellent. Bi'sa means what an evil. Bi'sama means evil is that which. Mithla, something is like similar when you're giving an example. Mathal is similitude, you're bringing something to compare. And then the last word is mimman, the one who. That's what that is. All right, inshallah, we're going to stop here. And then the next class, we continue, which will be our video number 8, inshallah. We're going to be talking about the words like qabla, ba'da, hina, words like this, meaning it kind of tells you like when, place and time. Until next time, assalamu alaikum.